On this episode of the Layover Live, we're talking web security with Tracy Legault. Oh, Tracy, I got this for you.
Sir, ma'am, would you like to accept this packet?
No.
We might have a situation here.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 17 of the Layover Live, where we bring you the top article from the Layover each week. I'm Jason Swick, VP of Digital Marketing, and I'm joined by Senior SEO Analyst Tracy Legault. So Tracy, thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
it's my first time here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you, and I'm happy you wore the T-Rex shirt. I know that's, we all call you T-Rex around here, so there's a long story behind that, which we'll save for another time. But why I'm super excited to have you here is talking web security, right? HTTPS in general. There's a article that we're featuring this week, which is more of an announcement, I would say, than an article, which comes from Google's security blog. The title of the announcement is "A Secure Web is Here to Stay." And this is really, we knew this was coming. We've been talking about this for a long time, but really there's going to be some changes coming with Google's rankings as it relates to web security. So maybe tell folks a little bit about HTTP versus HTTPS, why they should be paying attention, why that's important.
Sure. So HTTP and HTTPS are essentially the same thing. It's the connection protocol between the server and your browser. HTTPS is just the secure version of that. So the reason why we care is because Google has been a big time advocate of a more secure web and has been really pushing HTTPS for, if they have their way, everybody. So they've announced in 2016 that they were going to change the way they show when a site is secure or not secure, because I noticed that users weren't seeing when their little icon that was identifying that this was not secure versus the lock. So they're changing it for everybody starting in July 2018. So that when you your site pulls up in your browser and it's a non-HTTPS site, it's going to now say not secure. The reason why we have to care now is because Google has basically the market share on Chrome browser. So Chrome is used, it has about 56% of the market share worldwide. So 56% of users are going to be seeing not secure at the top, and they might not understand exactly what that means, and it could kind of freak them out a little bit.
Yeah,
and
could affect user experience,
It
right?
could make them leave your site if they're not sure what they're getting.
Yeah, it's really, really important, right? And it's something that, you know, we've been, and you and your team have been on top of for a long time now, been migrating and switching people over for a few years, which is great. You know, for folks out there that have questions about that, being able to reach out to the AMs to make sure that we're starting to make this transition sooner than later, as that's going to be showing up in Chrome's browser as not secure starting in July. So it's a really, really, really an important update there. Maybe talk a little bit about some of the benefits from that, from maybe an SEO standpoint, and then maybe some of the things to be mindful of. I know sometimes with referral data and things like that, those are things to be concerned with. So maybe talk a bit about those things.
Sure. So one of the benefits of going to HTTPS is that Google is providing a ranking boost to websites that are secure. So they have hundreds of factors, and this is just one of them. So don't expect like a giant leap in rankings, but you will get a slight boost over another site that's not secure. Google said like 81 out of 100 websites that are in the top rankings are secure, so they're very confident in rolling this out. The other benefit is that if an HTTPS site is linking to you and you are HTTPS as well, the referring information is going to be passed through the browser instead of dropping when you have an HTTPS to just a regular HTTP. It will drop the referring source and can show as direct in your Google Analytics or whatever analytics program you're using. So going secure means any link coming to you is not going to drop that referral source.
Yeah, so good stuff. That's great advice there. What we'll do also is we'll make sure that we link up in the description for the video some of Google's own recommendations about some things to look out for when you're making this change, as well as a link to the announcement so you can get some more information. So Tracy, thanks for sharing that this week. Really appreciate it. As always, please submit your questions each and every week, so we'd love to share those on the air, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.